Perfect. All right, I restarted the live, so hopefully that does help out a lot on the channel. Like I said, if anyone does want to grab a read, I've got a sale going on right now where you get 3 cards and a Moon Oracle card for $5. Let me see, is it better now? Okay, perfect. Perfect. It went out, logged back in, took care of it, and I'm glad it's working a lot better now. I'm glad it's working better. I was saying today I'm doing a sale going on today. I got a three card spread and a Moon Oracle card that I'm doing for $5 today. Moonlight. I didn't see you earlier. I can hear you now. And lots of buffering. Now people can see and hear you, Sean. Join. Can I get the rest of June? Can I get the rest of June reading general? Certainly, Moonlight. Certainly. Certainly. Rest of June. The rest of June. Okay. For Moonlight, the rest of June. Alrighty. Let me see here. Hold on a minute. I pulled cards for you. I went back. Moonlight. I went back and I was able to get that. Thank you. I went back and I was able to read that. It worked out perfect. It was right after Jason. I was able to get that perfectly. It worked out. Thank you. There was some insight there on where to start and things like that. And that's what I like about the tarot. Sometimes when you get readings done, they don't pull out the full message, or they don't tell you direct answers to what you're looking at, but it does give you a starting point to figure out certain things that you need to answer yourself. And that's what I like about the tarot. It doesn't give you the direct answer to resolve your issue, resolve your problem. It gives you the map, it maps out the tools that you need to put in place to fix what you have going on, or work on it, or make it better for the situation you're asking about, or the concern you're asking about. It gives you those areas where you can look at certain areas. It gives you this section you can look at. It gives you this section you can look at, or this section. That's why the tarot is very unique, and it's very, it's different. It's different than sitting down with a psychologist or a counselor and going over your problems and different things like that. It's different. The tarot is more on energy there than most things out there, and the world does work on energies. Let's see here. I'm least concerned. I'm least considered. Became a member on Sean's Buy Me a Coffee app. Only $30 a year. You got reads every month. You get reads every month. Okay. Tarot was a great therapy session. It is. It is less expensive than a shrink. It's way less expensive, and it is. It's a great way to speak to the universe, to express your concerns, and really understand what the whole universe is all about with energy, because the universe, spirit works on energy, is what it works on. It works on energy. It works on energy. That's what the universe works on. And right now, before I go into Moonlight's read, I'm gonna shuffle some cards. I'm gonna pull some cards out for you, Moonlight, and do all that. But before we dive in and really detail everything for the end of June here, um, we're in pre-retrograde right now. We're in pre-retrograde. Um, More than a lot of people don't want to hear it, we're back into retrograde again. We're back into it again. Retrograde currently is in Cancer this time around. It's in Cancer, and currently it stations. Right now we're in pre-retrograde. It goes station. It goes station live on the 29th, which is also a new moon, the 29th of June, and that goes for the next 3 weeks, all the way into the 23rd of July. And what this Mercury retrograde in Cancer talks about is it talks about and it highlights your moving stability, your housing. It talks about um, your decisions, different things like that. But a lot of it is based around your moving forward with certain things, moving forward with certain projects, moving forward with certain things, not rushing into things. Because right now, if you were to rush into things with this Mercury retrograde, it likes to bring out those hidden flaws, those hidden red tags. It likes to bring out those flaws that are, it likes to bring out the hidden flaws, bring out those hidden red flags, bring out those things. Like for me, I'm trying to purchase a vehicle or in the process of that, and Mercury retrograde is not the best time for that. It is not the best time for me to do that because it's gonna pull out all the hidden flaws, all the hidden tags. It's gonna pull out the bad, uh, maybe a bad deal, pull out those red flags and things. It's gonna show you all those things. That's what Mercury retrograde, this Mercury retrograde in Cancer is doing for a lot of people. Is pulling out those red flags. It may show you where you're having issues in your home life, different things like that, and it shows you those areas. It's not to scare you. It's to show you so when you can move forward after this, you have a better head on your shoulders and it shows you where you need to be. Right now is the planning stages. Plan, plan, plan. If you're making any decisions, plan right now and decide what you're doing and have a concrete plan. So when you do move forward at the end of retrograde, you are in a better stable area and a better stable flow here with this here. I can tell you right now though, Moonlight, I do see some forward movement though. I do see forward movement. I do see a new beginning opening up for you, new cycle here opening up for you here. It's gonna require a lot of strength here. It's gonna require a lot of strength. Let's get one more card here if we can. Okay. Top of the deck, before I start, top of the deck, you got the Page of Swords. Oh, yeah. You got the Page of Swords, you got the Six of Wands. No, Six of Swords, sorry. You got the Six of Swords. So you got the Page of Swords, you got the Six of Swords, and then you also have the Knight of Cups and the Five of Wands, which are all forward. So it does look like you have a lot of things going on currently at the moment, but you're trying to navigate through those, like in the immediate time. You're navigating through those. Looks like there's a new beginning here though with the Page of Swords coming through. Bottom of the deck, which is the hidden aspects of the deck and the hidden things that we don't see coming. It's the things that come out in the wash, things we don't really see, but they're there. You have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. The Moon is forward here. We got the Sun. So it does look like, hold on, the Four of Cups. That Two of Cups, the Three of Wands, though that's reversed. Then we go into some other things here, but it, the Sun is what I'm looking at. The Sun, and I got chills on the Sun when it came out because you're letting go of deception, you're letting go of that doubt, you're letting go of fear, and you're stepping out into the unknown, and you're truly um, looking at some stability here, looking at stability, stabilizing yourself with this Two of Cups energy. You're stabilizing yourself. You're getting yourself in order. Um, Three of Wands, though, that's collaboration. Looking at the material world, looking at the things that we built, and maybe you're looking at yourself, saying, "Well, why is it that my material world isn't lining up with my mental world? Why isn't things lining up like they should be? I'm putting in the work, but why am I not seeing results?" And if you look at this spread here that you have, this 6 card spread, you got the Seven of Cups forward, the Page of Wands forward. To the right, sideways, is the Five of Pentacles. The Six of Wands is forward, Strength is reversed, and Justice is forward here. I'm looking at this Justice card out of this first. This is the card that's really standing out to me here with this 6 card spread. The Justice here is you standing forward, you standing upright, you standing tall, and stating that, hey, this is a hard fought victory, that this is justice, this is the victory, this is mine, I'm taking my power back, I'm taking this. This is me taking this. You're taking the steps with the Six of Wands. You're moving to calmer waters, but you're gonna have to have some strength to do this. And I see this Five of Pentacles here, the shaman, shaman. I see that you're starting to see your strengths. You're starting to put in your strengths, but it's also with the Five of Pentacles. That is about your hard work. Your hard work paying off. It's about the material world catching up with your work, with the work. It's you showing up, but also getting rewarded for the things you're doing. Right now, it's sideways, so it feels like that you're starting to see a little bit, but you're not fully seeing the full. You're not fully seeing the full. You're seeing it, but you're not seeing it like, how I want to put it, like you're not seeing a massive flow come in. A massive flow is what I want to say. A massive flow. You're not seeing that, but you are seeing a little bit here and there. Like for example, with me, I've seen a little bit of income come through to tarot. I've seen a little bit of income come in through my food side of things with my food business. I've seen some things come in with my music. Now is it fully like 100% every day flowing in and 100% income? No, but it is small dollars. $2 here, $5 here, $10 there, $20 here. It's slow growth. With the Page of Wands here, and I'm reading this a little bit backwards here. I'm reading this from right to left instead of left to right like I usually do. But with the Page of Wands here, um, I'm seeing the new beginning coming through. Like I said, with the Page of Wands, I'm seeing that new beginning come through. And with the Seven of Cups, you're getting rid of that extra illusion, that extra time about it, but you're seeing the tower in the background. See, your ships are out there. You see your ships out there. You see them. You see it. But you're not able to reach your ships currently. You're not able to fully reach them and understand them. I want to pull a card here on this Seven of Cups, Spirit. The Seven of Cups. That card spun around. I don't know if it was forward. I don't know if it was reversed. But the 2 cards spun around. We'll find out. They spun around. Okay, they were forward. They spun around. Okay. the Page of Cups and the Four of Wands. They were forward, they spun around to reverse. Talking about the Seven of Cups. When we talk about the Seven of Cups, we talk about feeling confused, feeling that doubt, feeling it's not sure about things. Um, just that like we're not sure yet. We feel like we're not sure. We have that uncertainty about things. And with this Page of Cups reversed and this Four of Wands reversed, it feels like you're unsure about this happy ending, this home life, this stability. You're not sure about this partnership that you would like. You're not sure about it. Maybe you had your eye on somebody and you're not sure about them. Maybe you're not sure about a certain person in your life. Um, this is stating that you can have this beginning here, the Page of Cups. You can have this beginning, but you have to work through that anguish and that extra doubt, that extra fear with this with the Seven of Cups here. I do want to get one more card though on this here. Okay, that came out like right away. That came out right away for you, Moonlight, and it came out reversed. The King of Swords. It feels like you're rushing a minute. Whatever you're doing, you're rushing. Because the king doesn't rush. The king does not rush. He doesn't rush into battle. He doesn't rush. He sits on the throne and he waits. He sends everyone out into battle and he trusts. He trusts the process. He trusts that he'll receive his messages back. Just like a owner, for example, at a business. The owner trusts that the employees will do the job correctly to the best of their ability. Not of them all do. But he trusts that he can leave and know that the business is running even if he's not there. The business is running. Somebody is there. Like, for example, in my field of work, for restaurant work, the owner can leave and trust that the manager will maintain the floor, the manager will maintain the back of the house, the manager will maintain things, the head chef will maintain the kitchen, the cooks will maintain the grill, the waiters will maintain the front, or waitresses will maintain the front. Everyone had their position in flow. Okay, is what I'm saying. Everyone has their position in flow and their answers back. Right now, you are the emperor. You are the king. You are the emperor. You're the one in control of your life, your business, your tarot, your YouTube. You're in control of what you're doing. Okay? And it feels like with it being reversed, you feel like you're not certainly in control of a certain situation that you're in. You're not fully in control of that. And you have to learn how to trust the process of the universe with taking things slow and understanding timing. Um, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. The universe is telling me to put this out there, and I have to big time understand this myself. Because sometimes I like to rush and get get things in order quicker. It doesn't state that the wheel of fortune is always spinning. The wheel is spinning. There's times where the universe comes in and stops the wheel from spinning because of certain situations. Yes, because they want you to stop and look at the bigger picture. But hold on, but the wheel spins. The universe is spinning the wheel. Okay. Now you can make that wheel spin faster and get to where you need to be a lot sooner by putting in the work and effort. If you're short on a few dollars and you need to get to a certain point and you're short on a few dollars, you can pick up extra shifts, you can do extra stuff, put yourself out there, and you can make that work. You can make that spin. By showing the universe you want to do those things, the universe will bring those opportunities in for you to make that work a little bit sooner. Hey, I can bring these in, but you're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to go. For me, it would be like lawn work. I can put things out there. I can do this. I can do that. The universe will bring in those opportunities for me, but it's my opportunity to go to those jobs and do those jobs and actually put in the work and actually do those to make things spin a little faster, to bring in a little bit more income and things like that. You know, I mean, that's on me. That's on me to show the universe that, hey, I'm open to these opportunities. I'm putting myself out there for these opportunities. I'm open to these opportunities. But whatever happens, happens. And that's part of trusting the universe, trusting the process. And surrendering is a big one, is with, now, it's easier said than done. It's easier said than done. When we focus on our own life, we have our own struggles and our own things. I have my own struggles currently. My own struggles and my own doubts and my own apparent apparitions and different things like that in my own life, okay? That I struggle with and that I'm blooming with. Blooming with, okay? Just like a flower. Flower has its days where it's not blooming and it has its days where it's blooming. Okay? You have to take the rainy days with the sunshine days. You have to take them both because you don't get the flowers without the rain. You do not get the flowers without the rain. Let that sink in, everybody. You don't get the flowers without the rain. I just support Sean as a friend. I can trim those hedges for only 20 more since I'm already here. I can trim those hedges for only 20 more since I'm already here. Okay. He seems like a good reader. I try to be very intuitional. I try to, the best advice I can give anybody in this world, is my inspirational, intuitional guidance. That's the best advice I can give anybody. Richie, that's the best advice I can give anybody. If something resonates with you, please take it and use your own discernment on it. Not everything will resonate with everybody in every reading. Some things do resonate and some don't. Something, and I'm gonna say this. Um, I've had it happen multiple times for myself. When someone else is doing a reading for somebody else, okay? Some things may resonate in that reading, and that person's reading and another person's reading. Some of those things may resonate for you also, and some things may not. And I'm gonna say this: if you're listening to something on replay or or live, say for example, you show up to a live, okay? Hear me out. When you show up to a live and you're listening to that live, and say for example, you put your phone down, something takes your attention for a minute. You got to deal with your kid. You got to deal with a phone call. You got to deal with something, okay? And that takes your energy away from your phone, or away from your computer, away from your YouTube, okay? From the person you're watching, okay? That's the universe, in my opinion. That is the universe pulling you away because you did not need to hear those messages at that time. You needed to hear whatever was on that screen when you showed back up. You didn't need to hear that extra in the middle. Yeah, it might have been playing still, but you didn't need to hear that. You needed to hear what was said when you were there, not what was there. They pulled your energy away because you didn't need to hear that. The messages weren't for you. You needed to hear what was there at that time. So, for example, if you're on someone's YouTube and you're looking for a reading, if you're doing tarot, if you're looking for a reading, and you got maybe 5 people ahead of you, and you pop out for a minute, you pop out, you go check out some other things, you do some other things, and you pop back in. Like say 20 minutes later, you pop back in. Okay? You weren't meant to hear what was going on at that particular time. You were meant to hear what was in when you were there. That's why the universe had you leave for a little bit. You're not meant to hear that. You're only meant to hear what you need to hear. With this spread here, Moonlight, it looks like there is forward movement here, but you're looking at this win and stating, this is my win. This is me. I'm doing this. This is my win. It's my time. This is my win. But it's telling you that you don't need to rush. You don't need to rush this. You need to trust yourself, trust your intuition, and trust yourself. Let your intuition guide you. Your spirit knows before you do. Your spirit picks up on things before your subconscious does. Your spirit knows things and picks up on those before you even do. Okay? Now, the universe, I want to back up to what I was stating a little while ago. Certain things are not in place yet. The universe knows that certain things are not in place yet for certain things to happen. Okay? Maybe you don't have enough income for something yet, and you haven't opened up another income flow to make that work yet. Maybe the universe doesn't want you to make this big life changing deal or do this move or purchase this because they know down the road this is going to have to come in play and you're not going to have enough money to afford certain things after this comes in hand. They want you to make sure you have everything now before you have to make that choice and you're stuck in that contract and you're stuck and you have to handle it. You're forced to handle it. They want to make sure you can handle it now smoothly. You know your cost, you know everything currently before you get stuck into something later and you can't afford it and you're stuck even more. So that's what I have for you here, Moonlight. You do have the, like I said, this Page of Cups and this Four of Wands reversed. But that was off the Seven of Cups. So if you want to look into those, the Five of Pentacles though is stating that you're looking at this and you're starting to see with this new beginning coming up, this new cycle coming up, you're starting to see a little bit more come out of your effort that you're putting in. You're starting to see a little bit more come out from it. You have rooted knowledge. You have the root. You have the roots in, but you need to focus more on this Queen of Pentacles. Focus more on turning it forward. What practical things can you do? What things can you do different with your YouTube? What different things can you do to turn this forward? It might be reaching out and doing personal reads outside YouTube. It might be doing different things like that. It might be doing a little bit more collaborations, doing different things. Maybe going to these wish cons or going to these different tarot events and doing different things in these local pop-ups and popping up and doing different readings like that. Yeah, you got to put in a little bit of money to, make some money, but, you know what I mean? You're guaranteed to at least get one read. For sure, at least one read. At least you'll be guaranteed to get your money back. Having a flyer, having a business card, having some things out in public, helping you out a little bit. But working on turning this Queen of Pentacles forward is what you guys are really looking at for you. Let's see here. Both of y'all are talented. Yes. I used to doubt myself, but I believe in my gifts more and more. Like I said, the tarot, like I said earlier, the tarot wasn't something that I thought I was going to be doing on YouTube, and I see the YouTube. Tarot was never a thing that I thought I was going to YouTube on. I never thought I was going to create a YouTube channel and go ahead and do tarot like I'm doing now. I never thought that I was going to do music through YouTube. YouTube for me was all about music. It never was about lives or anything like that. It was all about music. When I went to YouTube, it was all about music. I just listened to music. That's what I did. And it was just music. It was just strictly about the music. I would go on there, I would listen to music, I would create a playlist, I would save things in my playlist, and different things like that. And it was all about just the music for me. It never was really about creating a YouTube page. But I started looking at this and I said, you know what? I'm tired of turning around and working for other people. I'm tired of doing it their way. I'm tired of their hours. I would like to create my own hours and work around my daughter's schedule. That works around my daughter's schedule, where I'm not tied down to a 3 to 8 or a 5 to 11 or 11 to 8. I'm not tied down to that, where I have to circumvent myself to someone else's needs to that job. Not saying that I don't do it for other reasons, other personal reasons. Neither here or there for the time right now. But where I'm getting at with this is that I said, you know what, I can do this and make money at this. I see other people making money at this, and I started looking at this and saying, I can make money at this also. I went onto YouTube, and don't forget why you started your channel, why you started YouTube. Don't forget that. And someone said this the other day. Somebody said this. Don't forget the process it took to get where you're at. How much hard work it took to get there. Don't don't um don't forget the hard work it took to get the money that you needed for that particular thing. If money is the thing that you needed. Um like for purchasing a car. Don't just spend that money on something that's gonna burn your pocket and you're screwed out of that money or you're fucked out of that money because what you have to do in order to get that money. How many hours did you have to work? How many months did you have to work to save that money and actually finally get that money? How much time, how much gruesome times did you have to turn around and deal with stress, maybe deal with somebody else's stress, deal with things, deal with the headaches for that extra hassle to have that? You know, and people don't know what you had to do in order to get that kind of stuff. People don't understand that. Persistence pays. Yes, it does. It does pay. Persistence does pay, but it's also one of those things where it's like, what did I have to do in order to get this? To get where I'm at, what did I have to do? You know, what things did I have to do? How many extra hours did I have to work? How many extra shifts did I have to work? How many extra things did I have to do in order to get there? You have to look at this. Go back and look at last 1 month from now, 1 month ago. Just look at the last month. That time's gone. You can never get that time back. You can never get it back. That time is gone. Every second that goes by is gone. Okay? All you get is what the next second that move forward. That's all you get. You can never go back in time and get those moments back. You can look at pictures. You can go back and look at videos and different things like that, but you're never going to get those seconds back. So what I'm saying is take a look at that 1 month time frame. You're going to see and look in that time frame and see what did I have to do in order to get to this point I'm at right now and have this current cash or this current thing in front of me. What did I have to do? What did I have to sacrifice in order to have that happen? And people don't realize that. They don't realize what you had to do in order to get there. They're like, okay, I have this, but look at all the shit I had to go through in order to get there. In order to make this work, look at all the bullshit and all the shit I had to go through in order to make it work. And there's probably a lot of good times within that, a lot of good times, a lot of good things within that time that did pop up. Don't look at all the negative. When you look at stuff, don't look at all the negative. Look at the positive in it also. Look at the positive in it also. Because we got another reading here. Limit ultimate here. Said join new sub. Can you tell me? Let's see here. Can you tell me if neuromancy has been used on me in the past couple of months? Give me 1 second here. I can read this. Give me 1 second here. Let me read this here. Neuromancy. Necromancy. I'm not sure what that is. Some type of spell work, I think. I'm not exactly sure. Has been used against you in the past couple of months. Okay. What I'm doing today, as you see, moderators do get they get readings all the time. Moderators get readings all the time. If you are a supporter of the Buy Me a Coffee or my Ko-Fi page and stuff like that, you do get reads and stuff like that with being a moderator. You also get reads and longer reads and different things like that. There. Now, for new subscribers, since you're new to the channel, Today I'm doing something a little different. Ready? Hold on. Doing sex with dead people. Okay, bye. Doing sex with dead people. Okay, bye. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure. But what since you're new here, um, break it down a little bit. I do have some options on the screen up above where you can get different readings and different things like that. But today I'm doing something a little different. I'm trying to pull in a little income stream here to pay some debt and things like that. So I can move forward in a couple aspects that I needed to. I'm doing a 3 card spread and a Moon Oracle card for $5. That's what I'm doing today. If you would like any other things like that, everything else is up in the description down below. Everything is down in the description down below or up in the marquee up above. There we go. So they are all paid reads today, unless you are a moderator. If you're a moderator, you'll get free reads, but otherwise they are paid reads. I have to stress that because I've been doing a lot of free reads and the income's not coming in like I need it to be coming in and things like that. So I have to limit how many I do per month. I have to limit that because free reads are always nice, but sometimes we got bills to pay, we got things we got to pay, and if we're looking at this as an income stream, we have to make things work and make things flow here on this channel here. So I can do a read for you. It's not a big issue. I can do a read for you, but it will be a 3 card read with a Moon Oracle card for the $5. I have to stress that because the income needs to flow through. I need to get the income flowing a little bit more and flowing through here with that there. Um, with that there. So if you are interested in that read, if you head down to the description down below, the Cash App there or Buy Me a Coffee is there, and you can upload your $5 there, and I can get you a 3 card pull or a I can get you a 3 card pull or a and with a Moon Oracle card if that's something that you would like to do. Can you tell me if I've recently been resurrected from the dead? I don't do anything with death. If you're talking about death or something like that, I don't do anything with death. I don't mess with death. That is in my description down below. That is something I don't mess with. I don't mess with death. I do not play around with death. That is a boundary that I have to cross. I do not cross. On. I need you to respect that. That is something that I do not do. I can read all day long for you. It's not a big issue. I can read all day long, but I do not do death, and that is one thing I do not do. I don't do anything with pregnancy, law, or death. Those are 3 areas I do not fuck with. I do not mess around with. I do not play around with, and I also don't mess around with anyone's free will. I do not tap into anyone's free will, and I do not do any witch spell work. I don't do any of that. I don't tap into any of the other side of the chart of any spell work. I don't tap into any of the what do you call it? Witchcraft. Excuse me. I do not do any witchcraft. I do not tap into witchcraft. I don't do anything with witchcraft. I don't do anything with it. I do not care for it. I don't do anything with it. I do not do anything with it. That is a whole nother realm where you are getting into dark magic. And I do not fuck with dark magic. People out there do. People love it. It is 100% perfect for them. For me, I do not do it. I do not stick around with dark magic. I don't play around with it. I don't even incorporate it into my daily life. I'll watch people that do. I'll follow people that do that stuff. But me, I don't practice it myself. I do not practice that. I can get other readings for you, but that is a reading that I will not be able to do. I do apologize. That's a boundary. I do not cross that, and I need you to respect that. Please and thank you. If you would like another read on something else, I can do that for you. It will be $5 though. Three tarot cards and a moon oracle. If that's something that you would like to do, I can do that for you, no problem. But you do need to respect that. I will not be doing anything on death. And since you're new here, I would hesitate. No, not hesitate. Since you're new here, I would recommend, highly recommend, that you do go over and check out my bio page and you read all the stuff on the bio page and you understand everything that I do for the readings and stuff like that on my bio page. I also have a lot of things I do right here on the screen. And literally, I'm going to say this, it says it right on the screen. No law, no pregnancy, no death questions. It says it right there on the screen. It says it right on the screen. Not being rude, but I have to be blunt with certain things. I have to be blunt so people understand. My time and energy is very sacred here. I don't take it very, no. Oh, we got a good spread here. We got the Knave of Swords at the bottom of the deck, but we got a nice spread here. If anyone's looking for a reading, $5 for 3 tarot cards and a moon oracle. I got some debt I got to pay, so I got to get some things in order here. Some income stream has to flow here. I really got to get that flowing here again. My income stream. If I'm going to make things work in my life, I have to have this income stream working. And this is one of the streams that has to work. It has to flow. As a business, it has to flow. If I'm going to make this a business, I'm going to make this work, I have to make sure I get income from it. I have to make sure that. No income, no business. I need regular income from this. I need monthly income from this. If I'm going to go out in the community and open up a salon room or open up something in the community, I need to make sure I have that income stream coming in and clients every month where I'm making this work via YouTube, via social media, or via in person. I need to make sure those things are working and highlighting and those things are in order. So with that said, you have the Ace of, someone has the Ace of Wands forward, the Hierophant is reversed, the Musician is forward, and the Hermit is forward here also. So what this is telling you to do is look at yourself in the mirror and understand you are the magic. You are the one in control. You have the magic. You have the dust. You have the very dust. You have the magic in front of you. You have that within you to turn around and make the choices you need to make. You may not like the choices you need to make, but they're the life choices that are going to build you a lot stronger in the end. And with this said, with this said, the Hierophant is reversed here. We're going to pull a card on that, see why the Hierophant's reversed. Hey, welcome into the channel. Welcome into the room. Welcome into Intuitive Insights Tarot. Welcome in. Stick around a little bit. Don't just leave. Stick around a little bit. Hang out. See what it's all about. Check out the bio page. See what it's all about. You got the Ten of Swords reversed. So, with the Hierophant, the Queen of Pentacles is still reversed, though. Still reversed. You got the World, though, behind it. Let's see here. You got the King of Cups, which is here, the King of Cups. It is telling you that you may not have all the answers right now, but you are relieving that stress on your back. You're relieving it with the Ten of Swords. Not carrying it anymore. You're relieving that burden. You've been carrying a lot of it with the Ten of Swords. You've been carrying a lot, and you're getting rid of it. You're starting to make choices to relieve some of that stress and get rid of some of that stress and the doubt about it, and really start seeing this musician forward and start seeing the actual things that are moving forward for you and start seeing those things. Um, and the Hermit here, that is, like I said, you looking out and seeing that, yes, looking at yourself, but also seeing those things happening. And that's a great way to do this is during retrograde, Mercury retrograde, starting to see these things and starting to understand them and looking at yourself and seeing those areas that need to be taken care of and starting to look at them and seeing them. So that's what I have for you here for somebody. Hopefully that did resonate with somebody here. Still, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome into the room. Welcome to Intuitive Insights Tarot. Stick around a little bit, hang out. If you're interested in a tarot read, if you have any questions you need answered, any doubts, any stress, they are $5 for 3 tarot cards and a Moon Oracle card. So if you are interested, $5 will get you 3 tarot cards and 1 Moon Oracle card. I'll post some other cards on that, 3 cards, and we'll see what's going on. But that's where I'm at today. I need to keep this income stream flowing, and I've been doing a lot of free reads, and the income's not flowing through. So I need the income to start flowing through this again. I need my income to start flowing through this again. So the links are down in the description down below for the Cash App or Buy Me a Coffee. I highly recommend that you do click on one of those if you are in need of a little reading. I can take care of that for you. Don't just leave. Hang out a little bit. Hang out, chat, spend some time here, and hang out a little bit. Subscribe to the channel if you're inclined to do so. Subscribe and hang out for a minute. So let's see what's going on. Hang out for a little bit. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what time it is. Yeah, 2 o'clock. I do not see anybody on. This is not today. Hey, welcome in to Intuitive Insights. Very guided, and I feel like the time that I'm going on are not reaching people. I'm not reaching the people that I need to reach, and it's affecting my income flow. It's affecting things that I'm doing, and I need to really revamp how I'm doing this because currently on the YouTube, I am getting slow at these times. It's very slow at these times that I'm going on. I need to revamp how I'm doing this, where I'm doing this maybe. Maybe instead of YouTube, I need to switch over somewhere else or do YouTube and something else. I really need to see what's going on because things are not flowing the way I need them to flow at this current time. So, with that said, I'm going to end the live for today. I'll see what's happening maybe later on, some other time. But right now, I need to end the stream and figure some things out. But currently, right now, I'm going to put a pause on it for today. I got to go to my other job later and do that. So with that said, I'm going to end it for today. I want to thank everyone that did show up. Thank everybody that participated in the channel and got reads today and different things like that. And um, just I want to thank everybody for being a part of the Intuitive Insights Tarot and the tribe and everything like that. And let's bless everybody right now with a prayer. Thank you everybody that showed up. Thank you for spirit. Thank you for blessing everybody and giving them clarity and guidance. And let's see how this Mercury retrograde shows up here in a few days. Let's see how it really hits everybody and myself also, and bring everyone the guidance and the dreams they need, the dreams they've been asking for. Bring it in and help them understand things and help them heal and help them move forward in their endeavors and different things like that. And open income streams for everybody. Open those things up. Show them where they need to be on, what time they need to be on, what time they don't need to be on. Show them if they need to be on YouTube or Facebook, where they need to be, and help them out and guide them where they need to be, and just give them the clarity they need and help them out. So with that said, amen. I'm gonna go ahead and end my live for today. If anyone does need a reading, I will never reach out to you for readings. I will never reach out to you. Please stay safe. I will never reach out to you at all. The only way that you can get a read from me is through my email. You can email me, or you can go over to the community page and get a hold of me that way on my YouTube through the community page. Those are the only two ways you're able to reach me for a reading currently right now. I'm in process of setting up my tarot app, which will be a better way for you to reach out to me and book a read that way when you download the app for free and create an account and that stuff there for free. You'll be able to do that. But I'm currently in the process of doing that. I'm trying to get testers for that currently, which has been a struggle. Trying to get Android users for that is a struggle. But I'm currently working on that and getting that taken care of. But I'm going to end the live currently right now. So I want to thank everybody. Unless somebody needs a read currently, 3 tarot cards and 1 Moon Oracle card for $5. If you would like that kind of read, I can get you that. Otherwise, I'm gonna head off. I'll give it a few minutes here. If anyone does want to grab a read, please do let me know at this time if you do want to grab a read. If not, I am going to head out for the day. We got 2 people in the room, so either of you would like a read, please do let me know. How's your day going? How are things going with you? How's life going? On your side of the town, how's life going for you? Hello? I don't see anybody chatting or anything, so I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna head out for the day. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being part of Intuitive Insights. Go ahead and subscribe at this time. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that notification bell also. Those are ways to reach me, and things like that. So thank you for tuning in. Bada bing, bada boom. I'll catch y'all from way down here to way up here. Out for now. Keep it fresh.